of July to 1st of August 2022. I thought that you needed to know more about it. So we're really happy to have Reverend Father Henry Akabiam, who's the Secretary General of the Symposium of Episcopal Conferences of Africa and Madagascar, in the studio as well with Madame Lucy Jetta, who's a Human Resource Manager and member of the Central Planning Committee for the SICAM Plenary Assembly. You're very, very welcome to my studios.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
So tell us about it, Reverend Father. Tell us about the CCAM conference. What's it all about?
Yes, 3 years ago, SECAM celebrated 50 years. That means this year SECAM is 53.
Ah,
And at 53, you are no longer a little person, you are a big man.
yeah, absolutely.
So SECAM would like to assess itself, how far it has gone in terms of commitment to itself and commitment to the work of the church and evangelization and the promotion of justice and peace on the continent,
Okay.
and assess where each one is going and where the church generally is going and where the society is going. To this extent, there are quite a number of challenges as far as security is concerned on the African continent. Too many places where there are skirmishes here and there, too many places where people have been bombed or kidnapped. So the church was like to look at what can be done, what can the church do as far as these teaching issues are concerned.
Okay. And who's involved in this? And can we also get involved?
Yes. First, members of SECAM are cardinals. Cardinals, whether of African extraction, whether they are working here or somewhere else. Then you have archbishops, then you have bishops. Every Catholic bishop, every Catholic cardinal, every Catholic archbishop is a member of SECAM.
Okay.
And that means the church throughout the African continent and the islands is coming together. So we are expecting quite a number of important dignitaries. The cardinal who is responsible for the dicastery for evangelization will be there at the opening ceremony from the Vatican, which means that you are expecting also a representative of the Holy Father. And then there is another person here, the nuncio, who will also attend the opening and closing ceremonies as a representative also of the Holy Father as far as the plenary assembly is concerned.
Okay. And when is this happening, Lucy? Do you have the details?
Yeah, the opening ceremony will take place at Christ the King, beginning with a mass at 9 o'clock, and thereafter we follow the opening session. The president of the country is expected to address members of the delegation, so that Ghana will also be fully involved in it. The church works usually in partnership with the state, so it's expected to welcome the guests.
Okay.
Then on the 31st.
This opening is when exactly?
On 26th.
On 26th
Tuesday,
of July.
26th of July.
Okay.
That's exactly 7 days today.
Yes.
So then the closing mass and closing ceremony, where the message will be delivered, will take place at the Holy Spirit Cathedral at Abakra.
Okay.
And the mass will begin at 9:30, just followed by the closing ceremony, as it was as also with the case with the opening ceremony. You start with mass, as far as Catholic Church is concerned, and then you also end with mass, followed by the closing ceremonies, where the message will also be read.
Okay. Okay.
So it is important. These two events are very important for the society. Then you hear what the church is saying to the rest of the citizens of Africa and beyond Africa.
Okay. Lucy, is this open to the public as well?
Yes, for 26th and 31st is open to the public.
Okay.
But in between is a closed door meeting for the bishops and the cardinals. So for the 26th and then the 31st, the 26th at Christ the King, 31st at Holy Spirit Cathedral.
Okay.
It's open to the public and the media.
All right.
Everybody's
Any other information you want to add as we wrap up?
Yes. Second, this conference was supposed to be held in Burkina Faso, but because of the crisis, Ghana has to host it. So we need to raise some funds to support the bishops to do that. That is why I'm part of the fundraising committee and I'm here.
Okay.
So I'm reaching out to all the Catholic faithfuls, those who are not Catholic, those who support Catholic, to support us to have this very beautiful conference in Ghana here. We are having over 140 bishops and cardinals, which is not just a fraction because of COVID. But if we're going to do full, we would have over 504. So we want the support from them, so if they can go to Christ the King Catholic Church and pay. There's a receipt there they can pay to the SECAM, or they can call the office number 0245 276 017 to get all the details of payment of SECAM.
Okay.
Yes.
Good stuff. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you came by today. Reverend Father Henry Akabiam, really nice having you here.
Thank you for having me too.
Reverend Father Henry Akabiam is the Secretary General of the Symposium of Episcopal Conferences of Africa and Madagascar, and Madame Lucy Jetta is a Human Resource Manager and member of the Central Planning Committee of the SECAM Plenary Assembly. Thank you. Stay tuned in to Joy 99.7 FM. There's more after this.
Bosu, I'll buy Storm Energy Drink, Puma Soft Drinks, and Awake Purified Drinking Water. 10 packs each.
Hey, why? You dey go sell?
The FIFA World Cup 2022. So buy more. Distributors and wholesalers.